yes, we have some nice walkable areas without any traffic or barely any traffic, like our historic downtown, which we built in the last episode in our city. But we also have this here in Cities Skylines too. Yeah, stuck traffic in downtown. So we want to build up the central district today. And because we have some traffic problems, the first thing we want to do is add a new connection, add a new option from our dense neighborhoods to the country road, which comes from the outside, from the neighboring city, runs towards our highway, runs through our downtown. So I hope those two junctions aren't too close together. So I hope this will work out. But anyway, we will try it out. We will give our people a new option to come into our city to hopefully split up traffic a little bit. Let's do some lane math and add some lane behavior to the people so they don't do any U-turns or any weird stuff. And then hopefully this will work out. This will provide a new connection to our new district. And the new district we want to build is right here between our historical neighborhood and the downtown. And what we want to do today is go crazy in terms of customization. I want to build custom buildings. I want to do custom stuff. I want to go heavy into detailing. So if you like what you see, if you like what I told you what we're going to do, maybe you leave a like on this video and maybe you subscribe for more detailed stuff in Cities Skylines too. Anyway, let's get back to the build. This is I think it's a Japanese school extension building. So it has some imperfections. It's only a prop version. And I put two of those same buildings on top of each other. And now we detail it up. Yeah, it has no function yet, but we can add some block servers into it. And I want to add some parking in front of it as well. And then we have our own first custom building. And this is what we basically want to do in this build. We have a little space to build and I want to go into detail. Less vanilla and more do-it-yourself is the topic of this video, and this is what we're going to do today. And this is a nice start for that, I think. And I want to go in with some greenery, as I said, and I want to add some parking. We can add some billboards on top of it, a little Chirpy's Churros. It's my decal pack, by the way, you can grab on PDX mods. I will link it in the description. A nice churros restaurant, and we want to advertise it all around the city, of course. And then I use the EU or the North American shopping front props to add this entrance and this window row in front of this building. And now let's add some surfaces from concrete to grass, and then we can add some parking, some functional parking, and we can add some paths. And you can see we have the tram next to the building, the tram stops next to the building. So it's a very nice central space. And I think it's a little social living. I mean, it's loud here, but also it's central. So I think, yeah, it's a cool first start. So let's make sure we have some parking, and maybe we can add some more details. Yeah, we said we want to detail up. So a little balcony, another nice sign, some bollards, and maybe a little bit of graffiti here and there. And then our first custom building is done, and you can see the people already parking here, which is fine. Let's add some flowers and bushes in the back of this building. And this is our custom building. Do we want to name this building? I don't know. Since it's custom, we can name it. Do you have any name ideas? Let me know. And if not, let's continue. And if I sound different for you than usual, you are absolutely right. I need to apologize. I caught a little bit of a cold. I came back from vacation and immediately grabbed a cold. So this is the reason, and I hope I can resume to more normal in the next episode. Anyway, let's get back to the build. By the way, the vacation was lovely. We want to add some custom buildings right here. First of all, let's get in a connection, which I already did, because there's the tram stop and you have good access to the overgrown train station right there, which is fine. So I think we can add some density. We can add some mixed use buildings right there. And yeah, we can then make sure we line up everything correctly. So this looks fine. And maybe we can add a custom parking lot. Yeah, we want to do it ourselves. This is the topic. So the next DIY part is a custom parking lot, because we have a weird cornery space right here. So I think, oh, look at this. This guy already wants to park. We are not done yet with the parking. Man, there isn't a road connection. You can't get back here. Anyway, let's add a parking lot. We can surround with a wall. And yeah, maybe some EV chargers right there. And we also need to connect everything with our invisible roads. I love those. And then we'll see what we can do in terms of detailing. Yeah, we want to go heavy into detailing. And you can see still a little bit of traffic right there on the main avenue. But I don't mind a little bit of traffic. It's realistic for a city, and since it's okay and it's running, it's not too bad, I think we are fine. Now let's concentrate on the parking lot and make it look cool, realistic, detailed, and a little bit imperfect, as we always do. Let's go. Alrighty, the next custom thing we want to do is here underneath the train tracks. And I think underneath train tracks, I mean, we can't go too high in terms of building. So maybe it is time for a nice custom central park. Everything custom path, and some benches, some lanterns, and of course some greenery and vegetation. So let's start with the path. I use the path network by Elgando. I might remember to link it in the description as well. And then I put an invisible path to the network, on top of the network. This is what I wanted to say, I'm sorry. And then this is usable. And hopefully we will see some people using this as a shortcut. So it looks like they are doing their walk through the park. This is the idea. And the location of the park is also very central. It is next to our city beach, and it is next to the tram stop, you know. It's next to the train station. It's a very central park. Should we name this park? Let me know if you have any name ideas. I would be interested. Maybe we can compare it with some real life park. I don't know. I don't have any idea. If you have any, just put your comment down below. And now I want to go in very colorful with those bushes I grabbed from PDX. So yeah, let's do this. Alrighty guys, our park is looking fine, I think. Now let's continue right here. This building fits the space pretty well. We just need to go in with some detailing. We want to make it look like a huge building complex. So we change the surface so they have the same surface. We add a little bit of grass in the background or the back of those buildings. And then we are good to go. I think some invisible path, and this is fine. A new crematorium is needed as well. This fits good right here. This can serve some districts which are near them, and a new police station right there in the heart of our new little district as well. Now let's detail up this roundabout real quick, and then we continue building, and of course we continue detailing. And I want to add some low commercial buildings in the middle of this district. And for this space, I also have an idea. For this weird triangle space, we can go in custom again. Yeah, Again, it's do-it-yourself. It's do-it-yourself time. We can do our own road maintenance station service area right here. It is working. It's one of those service blocks, the road maintenance service blocks. Look at this. All the guys heading out already. We just have to cover up the block itself. Then we can just add a fence around those guys and make it look again imperfect with some decals and a tree or two, and this is fine. So we have a functional do-it-yourself road maintenance service building, which fits good in this weird triangle space. So we made a good use out of this space, I think. What do you think? Another tree maybe is good, and some leaves, and then of course some dirt, tire marks, all the good stuff. Let's do this. And I think this decal work always makes such a huge difference in terms of realism. Look at this. Just some stains and tire marks here and there. And this gives this district a whole new, unique look, which I always love. Some graffiti is always a good idea as well. All right, let's detail up the police station a little bit. We can add some car props right there, some fences, and again, some decals. And this is all it needs, really, I think, because this already looks good like it is. We don't have to go too crazy, but a little bit of crazy, of course. And maybe a teeny tiny bit of light industry with this one industry building. And then I want to use Mayor Cheek's garage because I grabbed his new garage set and think this fits pretty good. I will again try to remember to link it in the description, because those garages are amazing. I used a bunch of those and I want to show you this one. It's a 3-car garage and I want to add an industrial service block into it. So again, it has some function, and then we want to detail up this area very heavily again, because yeah, it's again shape-wise a very weird spot, of course, so it's a little difficult to work with. It takes some time. Of course, we can cover some of those spaces with grass, and this is fine because some grass covering next to the tram line isn't the worst idea. Now let's switch some surfaces to make it look interesting and make it fit to the vibe of our city. And then yeah, this is all I do sometimes, just switch some surfaces, add some fences, add some decals, and I think this does so much. And now I want to detail up this area in particular pretty good. We can add some parking, we can add maybe a gate, and we can add those invisible parking spots, which are pretty handy. So hopefully we will see some people parking here. And yeah, maybe some overgrown bushes right there. Again, some imperfections. It's an industry area, so it's a little dirty and run down. This is the idea. Let's see what we can do in terms of props, decals. Again, make it look nice and detailed. Another trick I love is switch to the dead version of the bushes. And look at this, they look amazing. They look like a little drier bushes, and this looks fine as a hedge. I think this is a nice option for a hedge for you as well, maybe. And now the last bits and pieces of our district, and then we're done with our very detailed bit. And I hope you like what you see and what you saw in this video. And I hope I see you back here in the next episode on my channel, Chaos Fun. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.